Alright, welcome to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Individual Experience. Just leaving Pam on the way home. Synchronization across the street. The white girl can get the sirens. Alright, as soon as I'm about to say the synchronization with the white girl, they start the sirens. See? That is what is called remote neural monitoring. Once they realize that I recognize the synchronization, start using the sirens. Again, intimidation to not have me talk about these things and what it is that they're doing. The use of microwave, radio, and frequency for mind control. All right, for mind control. And you don't need to be microchipped to be manipulated, but you need to be microchipped in order for them to have direct access to your consciousness as an individual. See, they can manipulate you as an individual and as a group, but what they won't be able to do is, again, read your thoughts and your emotions and your body functions, right, through the electrical energy that flows through your body. Right? But they can manipulate you as an individual and as a group using silent sound on a broad spectrum. Right? They can use emotional clustering. Right? Because again, each of our emotions are controlled, are affected in the same part of our brain, or what is called emotional cloning. Right? And then they can broadcast that emotional state to a wide area network to affect a lot of people, right? But the microchipping is for direct and individual control of a target or a subject, and in order to directly recondition a person's mind to hijack their consciousness, give them new personalities, right? Create individualized negative behavior patterns and behavior thoughts within the individual, to make it look as if something that's naturally occurring, and to mask it in the form of diagnosing the individual with a mental illness. Now, that is not to say that the person don't suffer from being mentally injured, and that's why I start using the term mentally injured instead of mental illness, because mentally injured meaning that you will have some form of mental illness going forward, but that is because there have been a crime committed on an individual or individuals to external factor through the manipulation of the person's psychological state and the damage done through their neurological state, the physical state, cognitive state, psychological state, the emotional state. All right, and that's just dealing with the mind, so I'm not even talking about the rest of the body. Okay, so this is how they intend to get away with doing these things, and to slowly, or what is called slow kill of an individual or a group, right, of people over long term. And I say this because when you look at the vast majority of people who die young, that is us black men. All right, and you look at how many black men within the past decade or two who have died when they were in their 50s of colon cancer, heart attacks, stuff like that. These are all things that are associated with being exposed to microwave and radio frequency signal, or weapons, I should say. Okay, and then you look at who commits the most self-deletion within any group. and that is black men, most of them white men, okay? And that is black men, particularly younger black men, particularly in their 30s and 40s, that have, that there's been an exponential rise in that within the black community, right? And people wonder why. Well, I'm telling you why. Okay? I'm telling you why. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. My bus is here, so I made good time. I didn't even look at the bus schedule. I didn't want to look at it because I was like, if I look at this shit, they might either hold up the bus or give me the wrong time, and I'll be there waiting. So sometimes I'm just like, you know what, F it. I'm not even gonna look at this shit. I'm just gonna go, take my chances. Because it is very cold out here. It is really, really cold out here. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.